Nigeria has become a country where psychophancy reigns supreme.
Hmm.
We seem to have the worst of us ruling over the best of us.
Chai.
You see, what has happened with Edo people will see waiting pass it happened to Nigeria.
Way.
You remember Balabu, Balaba, foreign investors in quotes, who would want to come and invest in the state. How does he intend to address them? Are we going to have a repetition of what happened at Chatham's house?
Hey.
Those who believed in Nigeria will be turning in their graves with what is happening today. For you to be a president, you must have attempted school sat or WAEC. There must be evidence that you have attempted. It didn't say you must have 5 credits. And then you look at a country where you have doctors, engineers, you have all manner of professionals. And yet, the people leading this country seem to be far from the reality.
So the executive governor of Edo State, His Excellency Senator Monday OKPEBHOLO'S, the governor of Edo State, yesterday they tried it for the National Assembly. They tried to pass bill we get to do with the budget we be say don't put out for inside the state, and they can't get more confusion there because conflict call the figures well. They tried to call him, Graham. They tried to call him again, Graham. They call him different times. He can't look and say, this figure is confusing me. You can't try again. Listen to Ramasi. They try call him.
The Edo State 2025 appropriation bill of 605 billion 76 million 76. Let me take it again. 506 billion 605 billion. Sorry. 776 billion. Sorry, it's confusing me. Okay, six. Sorry, six.
Order in the house, please. Mr. Speaker must be heard in silence, please.
However, while APC in their normal way don't come out, come they defend the man. Say, what did the man do when they wrong? Go say, English not be our lingua, not be our mother tongue. All of us get mother tongue. So what exactly did this man do now that is wrong? He could not call figures. Actually, he could not call these figures because he knows a bit thief. So that people when they thief, now that's a bit they call these figures. Must listen to Oga when in the yana.
Yes, it's been. Social media has been agog with the governor, our governor, budget presentation about mistake on 650 billion and the rest of it all. It's a normal thing. Zuma made such mistakes, and a lot of people make such mistakes. I don't know figures. You see, that is how to know original and innocent people. Obaseki will not make such mistakes because he has stolen billions before. Aswa Godalo will not make such mistakes because he has stolen billions before. Monday is not a thief, so he's not familiar with figures. So anybody who wants to talk and continue to talk is nonsense. He's the governor of the state, and he's the governor of the state. He's performing, and he'll continue to perform. And anybody who does not like his face should go to hell and burn to ashes.
Well, I don't want to carry my mouth alone talk about this matter because he can't get us away. Truly, people come to talk say now the only thing we do people feel get be this. How did Edo people move from people who can really defend them and talk and stand for them to somebody who can barely read and write? Or maybe reading or speaking English not be really a quality way a governor need. What he need that to show him expertise for the work the way he's supposed to do. Let me carry Prince Francis till like I come inside my studio. Make you follow me talk about the matter. Prince Francis, thank you so much as you follow me, sit down.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so what do you get to talk about this matter? I mean, let's forget about the mistake. Mistake, not mistake. But this damage control, which is APC chieftain try to do. You think say the thing make the matter worse? I be try to really manage and damage the country. Manage the damage we be say happen.
Nigeria has become a country where psychophancy reigns supreme. And because of that, people have lost touch with reality.
That is people and reality in two parallel lives now.
And coupled with the fact that we seem to have the worst of us ruling over the best of us.
Chai.
In other words, the country cannot move forward.
Just hold on. That's the way you talk. You get as a knack me for head somehow. That is, as we dey like this, it can't be like say you choose, you get plenty apples, some rotten, some spoil. It can't be like say you carry the rotten apples them to the market the best apples then we good. Hey!
So
that will not be national disaster.
it's not only with him. Let us be honest with ourselves. You see, when the campaigns were going on, I remember I watched some clips of the campaign and Oshomole, activist Oshomole, so to say, kept, trying to defend, and then APC kept trying to defend. You see, what has happened with Edo people will see waiting past it happened to Nigeria.
Way.
You remember Malaba. It wasn't that it just happened. We all saw it. And at least sometimes they kept telling us, oh no, he's conjuring. It's the spirit of Umineko. It's what is happening here now. How can you have somebody who cannot, my last son was laughing the whole of last night because I was just playing the video. They were just laughing. Daddy, this uncle no go school. I mean, you can imagine the level of decay, decadence we've fallen into, all because of bad leadership.
But wait, a lot of people could talk say, waiting the fact saying if you speak English get to do on in leadership politics. After all, no be grammar they use.
Tomorrow, this same person will follow Mr. President to UK or to US, and he'll be asked to make a presentation. Or he'll ask to go and negotiate with foreign investors, in quotes, who would want to come and invest in the state. How does he intend to address them? What does he intend to tell them? Are we going to have a repetition of what happened at Chatham's house?
Hey!
Is that what we're going to have?
What may happen for Chatham House again?
If you recall, when your president went to Chatham House during his campaigns, and questions were thrown at him, and he was delegating it to people. And then we kept saying, these people you're delegating to, they are not the ones standing in for election. We want to hear what you want to do for us as a people.
So you dey try talk say the president himself not even get a grasp of in government right now. Say now maybe I think they delegate duties to people to answer questions for for Chatham House. Now so people too they rule our country by chance through him.
If you look at the level of insecurity in the land today, you will know that this government has no grasp of what is happening. You talk of insecurity on one hand, you're talking of food insecurity on the other hand, you're talking of the national grid collapsing severally, you're talking of there's a serious trust deficit between the people and the government. And that is why whatever comes out of the mouth of government, the people take it with a pinch of salt. When the government says to Nigerians, good morning, the whole of Nigerians will rush out to be sure whether the day has broken, whether it is raining, whether it is sunny. It is a very bad situation we're in. So Edo State is just, Edo people will experience what the real Nigerians are experiencing.
So based on this kind of thing will happen for Edo State now, you go blame somebody like Kemi Badenoch when no grade identify with Nigeria because your vice president Kashim Shettima they blame and say no grade identify with in country Nigeria. Like say he must identify with in country Nigeria. Say he they denigrate in country Nigeria. But with this kind of people where they within the hands of leadership, where the country where she adopts, UK no get this kind of people. Do you now blame her for not accepting to recognize or identify with Nigeria?
When the vice president opens his mouth to talk sometimes, I always ask myself, where are the Chibok girls? Has he been able to give account of what transpired under his watch as a governor of Borno State? He who comes to equity must come with clean hands. So a lot of us in Nigeria who still believe in Nigeria, who have patriotism running through us, it's because we look at history. We know that those who created Nigeria, those who believed in Nigeria, will be turning in their graves with what is happening today. So I know quite a number of people. Don't forget, a few years back, there was an interview. It's been trending that the same our president had, where he said he does not believe in Nigeria. Also, don't forget, if we follow the amalgamation, it's almost 100 years now.
You don't pass 100. Now, 2014.
So it means that Nigeria has gone.
It don't expire.
Nigeria has expired.
Because it's in 100 years.
So, which is why we are saying that obnoxious 1999 document called the Constitution needs to be shredded. We need to have a people-oriented constitution.
So going back to the question I want to ask you, if you say Kemi really don't get anything to answer based on waiting Shettima talk about her,
Shettima is just talking.
Okay, so
there are a lot of footballers who have said they are not Nigerians. Have you killed them?
So waiting this thing where Edo State governor do now get to do, how the team use represents Nigeria?
For me,
and what's it mean to the leadership of Nigeria?
For me, it is shameful. I feel sad. I feel pained. It simply shows that, to a large extent, our education in Nigeria is being thrown to the dogs.
How?
That is what it is.
Okay, the reason why make you talk this one, if you be because say if person fumble like that or person talk like that for an interview, you no go take am for work, but you bring that kind of person to come lead you. Now, what's make you talk this kind
you see, when you talk about leadership in Nigeria, there's a big problem. The Constitution says for you to be a president, you must have attempted school SAT or WAEC. There must be evidence that you have attempted. It didn't say you must have 5 credits. And then you look at a country where you have doctors, engineers, you have all manner of professionals. And yet, the people leading this country seem to be far from the reality.
Okay, no go stop. I'm here. My people, I don't hear them. Well, kindly click on the subscription button and of course like and drop your comments. We would break down matter and we get to do with our country like this from time to time. We're gonna understand what's in the happen for inside our country. So next time when we'll come your way again, thank you for joining us for Inside Precious in your TV. Thank you, Prince Francis Chilak, as a fellow student. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.